Welcome. Glad to have you with us. Hold on, hold on, they said. You're a dandelion in the breeze. Look what the winds of change have done to all those autumn leaves. Hold on, hold on, hold on. The big wild world is not for you. Hold on long enough for the last gust to dance on through. So I held on, held on, held on. They said, that's how you know you're strong. But not until I wilted did I notice that something was wrong. I thought holding on was bravery, but when the winds of change do blow, sometimes it's even braver still to let go, let go, let go. Welcome to Being the Light. Another amazing get together with the energetic family. I'm so looking forward to this, and I'm so looking forward to letting go myself. Crazy past week, man. The energetic ocean has just been like rocking with craziness all over. Lots of new stuff showing up in the astral. It's an interesting time in which we live. Want to say hey to Evie and wish you some really swift recovery, swift healing. And if I have your permission, I'll send you some gold healing juice tonight. Yeah, let's see here. Natalie Rodriguez, my girl, what's up? Good to have you back in the fold. You practicing? How's that? You doing anything with that rod? Yeah. Yeah, we'll get some letting go going on. As always, have to start the show thanking my sponsor, Ernie Mosteller at Fired Okra Entertainment. You can check out Ernie's amazing photography at Ernie Mosteller on Instagram. And thank you so much for keeping us afloat and keeping the fires burning, man. Much love. So I don't know how many of you got to scope it, but I got to do my special edition last Tuesday with the amazing Jamie Wilkins, and really super fun show. And we made music out of Jamie's name, and it was pretty cool. If you get a chance, scope it out. And coming up after this show, it's the amazing Ms. Rose, and tonight's guest is the goddess of the violet ray herself, Lynn Juno. And it should be a really lively session with those two together. So make sure you stick around and check it out for sure. Hey, K Weezy, what's up, man? You know, we'll talk about readings at the end of the show, K Weezy. What's up, Charlene? Good to see you. Good to see you, Miss Rose. As always, much love. I can't do it good like you. Should be a fun show with you and Lynn tonight, man. I can't wait for that one. That should be really great. And next week, it's a special fun-packed Monday night. We'll be doing your sexy shadow on Being the Light with special guest Jennifer Rose. And I'm looking forward to a really lively conversation about that. And then following that on the Love Show, I'll be on her show and we'll be doing kind of like a 2 hour special that night and be talking about sexy art. So it should be a little spicy. And I might have a little surprise. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, as always, come and let's enjoy the joy. Enjoy the joy. Oh man, how's everybody doing out there, man? How's the energy in your neck of the woods been, and how's the flow going? Yeah. So, in honor of Lynn Junum, I pulled out a special thing. I have two of these. These are purple drumsticks, and it wound up being my magic wand when I was in an ad agency. I got these for a gift, and I wound up taking them with me everywhere I went. I'd have them under my arm, and I'd present with them, and I'd pull them out and point stuff, and like I got known to be the guy with the purple drumsticks. Nobody knew my name, but everybody knew the drumsticks, and got me into some of the best conversations, and it was pretty cool. Nobody forgot them. So anyway, and on the subject of magic wands, I'm doing a little show and tell tonight. This is my favorite wand of all, and it is made out of really intense stainless steel, and it tapers from beginning from the back down to the tip, and it's a really nice little pointy tip. And ooh man, you can send some energy with this thing in a really huge way. It's pretty crazy. I use that for a lot of my healing stuff where I'm using cold energy and you want something really collimated to a very precise spot. That thing is just a great tool. Although I don't use tools as much as I used to. It's a fun one. Um, hey, do you want to pop in, Jennifer? Okay, one last thing pulled over from last week. We didn't really get to talk about crystal clusters last week too much. We really were focusing on singular crystals, but this is one of my favorites of all of them, and it just puts out such a double terminated crystal is just an amazing thing for keeping everything balanced and flowing really smoothly and creating a flowing circuit. Really wonderful. It's been keeping the juice in my house really sweet for a long time. All right. Okay. Just a little tidbit. It seems Jennifer McCormick, welcome. Always happy to see your energy show up. Um, I was kind of thinking about this the other day. While social media and a bunch of the, being able to connect chats and texts and all of that has made it easier to communicate on kind of a superficial level. We kind of lost it, are losing the ability to have like a really good conversation. And one of the things I keep noticing and have been kind of scoping this out for a number of years now, it's like you get about 6 words to say what you have to say before the person that you're talking to, like just a normal person, is just hanging and you're just blah, blah, blah. Once you hit 6 words, they have enough information to start forming a reply to what you're talking about, and they start this, then they're thinking about what their reply is and how you'll reply to the reply, and like nobody's listening anymore fully to each other, and the communication really gets diluted. So I give the reason I'm bringing this up is I did a little seminar yesterday, and it's called choose your first six words carefully. That's the name of the seminar. And that's also like, if I didn't have to say anything else, nobody heard anything else. That was the crux of the seminar. Choose your first six words really carefully. And that's six words. So anything after that's really gravy. But I just really like to encourage you in your own. We want to be heard. We really want to be heard. People want to be heard. And that's awesome. But it's really good to fully listen to somebody too, and to take in what they're saying, kind of give it back to them, like you recognize what they were talking about, and you understood where they were going back. And man, if you take a step back from needing to reply right away, man, the conversations go so much deeper and so much clearer, especially, just in a regular conversation, that's for sure. But like in a business conversation or something where you're trying to really get serious information across, just ramping up your listening skills, really a great exercise, and something to just be aware of. We've lost, since we don't communicate as much as we used to personally, we've kind of lost that natural rhythm and timing of like when to jump in and when to not. And anyway, just something to think about, and give it a little whirl. By the way, the crystal thing, I know a bunch of you last week sent me emails for the PDFs. I hope they were helpful and cool. And as always, if you want to get in touch with me and get some more info, or maybe some more sources for those, email me. Happy to help you with those. All right. So letting go. Before we get going on the talk, this is like this is the participation part of the show. If you have a ball, a baseball, a rubber ball, a dog ball, a crystal ball, anything you can wrap your hand around, go find that bad boy, and we're gonna show you something that's a really great visual metaphor for the emotional and energetic aspect of actually letting go. Letting go sounds easier than it is because your ego is always fighting to maintain its particular vision of who you are and how you're viewed and what it thinks about itself. And that's kind of like the really first step towards letting go. And when you think about, I've been doing some physical healings where my first step in that is always to go into the aura and see if there are any of those little black weirdnesses like that people have grown for a long time, and it's finally like reached their physical body, and that happens more often than not, actually, and has just taken place with me. And the nature of the person I was working on, man, they had stuff from their childhood. They had things they were mad about. They had like old relationships. They were still like stewing about how unfair and wrong it was. And man, they just had been building this glob of really like, oh man, awful energy, anger and pain and self-inflicted pain. Because the truth of the matter is most of that stuff is so ancient, and like it's not really real in the real world anymore. It's only real in you. And hanging on to that, those things like grow, and that's really kind of the nature of where I see like physical ailments really start. Everything starts in your astral, in the energy plane. Every idea that gets manifested, everything. So it's the same way with diseases and that nature of physical existence too. And like when those things grow, you feed them, you feed them, you feed them, you feed them. They finally like work their way down through your second band and down through your first band. And then once they hit your first band, that is like every bit of the energy that you had poured into that weird little mass over the years, or however long that was, all of a sudden goes to find the weakest part of your physical body, and boom, you're zapped. It's a heart attack, it's an aneurysm, it's cancer. It's like, oh man, I've watched that play out over the last 20 years so many times, I can't even tell you. And, it really kind of makes sense if you think about it. Like I'm thinking of a person in particular that's, he was really over the top, ate healthy, ran every day, and really just having uh, a high awareness of taking care of his physical body. But he kept getting a heart attack, kept having a heart attack, kept having a heart attack. And when I went in and looked in there was like this big mass, like just dark, black, gooky looking mass that was attached into his second band. And, as long as that stayed there, it really wouldn't matter how well he ate or how well he exercised, and until that gets flushed out. Like, it's kind of like no good. It's no good. All right. So if you grabbed the ball, do a little exercise with me while we're talking. I want you just to squeeze that ball like hard, right? Just squeeze it like your life depended on holding on to it. All right. I'm using a smoky quartz crystal ball with um, black tourmaline in it. Yummy. Draws really, really, really good. Yeah, just keep holding on. So over the years, we learned to like um, collect, make this big box full of stuff that we can't let go of. And it's not just being angry and stuff like that. I mean, it's grief when you can't let go of that, and let that flow away. Those things affect you in a really, really hard way. Yeah, keep squeezing that thing. Keep squeezing that thing. Oh, Og, I know you're laughing. Mm. All right, we're just going to do that for another um, minute or so. There are so many benefits. Okay, we're going to talk about like physically connecting your body to energetically letting go. Okay. And that's where the breathing exercises that we do, there's so many of the different kinds of them. And you can really use that to take in and just absolutely release. When you're doing it consciously with intent, you can have some amazing effects with that. Yes, some love. Yes, absolutely. There, I've got to use my other hand. Yeah, that's true. Healing takes time and practice, but it's worthwhile, isn't it? Isn't it just like this is so worth it? Yeah, just holding on, just holding on. I ain't been thinking about it, just holding on, like squeeze the hell out of it as hard as you can. All right, so let go. Your hand just like curls up, like the ball's still there, right? So you think about it. You put your hand out and you let go again. and your hand just starts to kind of curl up again, and you make it go out. And depending on how long you've held on to that, it may take a while to like keep doing it. And that's a visual metaphor for like stuff that came from your childhood that you have a hard time getting rid of. I can't tell you how much of my shadow work I've gone into and thought that I was like clear. I had the basement cleared out, and there's another way of down there that, once you progress a little more, now there's like more of that too. And Yeah, letting go of all of that is a really amazing way to roll. Oh, by the way, I pulled a tarot card for this evening. It's the Eight of Pentacles. It's the Apprentice card, and all of us that are on the path are apprentices in one way or shape or form. This card is really cool, though, and just kind of a heads up that maybe there's a really good teacher. If you guys are looking, guys out there are looking for like a new way to roll, some new job or a new educational experience, or pushing your abilities out there. Keep your eyes out for a really good teacher. You can learn a lot on your own. You can really get a lot of mileage out of just being really diligent and staying on it and being self-disciplined. But having a teacher that can help you find all those shortcuts, man, and it just makes it a lot faster and a lot clearer. And you have somebody that's kind of taking you into the fold and exposing you to other people and people in the business, and or in whatever field you want to be moving into. So just keep your eyes out. It's a cool card. All right. We are going to make some sacred space. And for anyone out there that's new, just want to tell you what we're doing with this. This is a two-step part of this, and I'm going to be doing a thing and making the bowl sing while I'm doing some words to cleanse the intent to cleanse the space. And when you hear the clang on it, that's a place. Okay, while the bowl is singing, gather your energy in your solar plexus, and when you hear the ring, explode that out from you 360 degrees into all the corners of your room, which is bright white light. And we're just going to create a really pure, pristine, light-filled space. And then on the second part of it, we'll be creating some a sacred connection, a circle that's real energy. So, like if you want a reading or something, make sure you clue into that and connect. And it's been pretty amazing to see how that's actually working and growing, and pretty fun. All right, so here we go. With the brilliant light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. With the radiant, brilliant light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. With the radiant light of the source, I banish and clean this space. I make this place pure. We come together joyously to create our sacred space, our place of safety, sanctuary, and light. We ask that the angels, our guides and allies, be with us this evening and share their knowledge, their wisdom, and their love of the source. We ask that we have eyes to see, ears to hear, and the wisdom to understand. And with absolute gratitude for everything, infinite, unconditional love, and our wish for bliss to the source, we open our circle. I love it when they're here. Hey. Awesome. All right, so we are going to go to blank space, and then we're going to do a bit of a meditation on the energetic ocean. All right, so what we're going to do is inhale, and you're going to use your solar plexus. Draw with your solar plexus, take it in through your nose, fill up as much as you possibly can. And when you feel like you're full, push a little more in so that you're just absolutely packed. All right. And make that not air, like visualize it being bright gold, warm, healing source energy. Okay. Just take that in through your nose and let it just filter down through your whole body and just infuse your light body and your physical body with that gold healing energy. If you have something specific, Evie, that's really hurting you, direct that energy with intent before we start to all go to that one particular place. All right. Then on the out breath, just follow my voice and words down. We'll just be writing down and turning off thoughts and floating deeper into silence. When I say the word silence, just hold that, like freeze frame, and just hold. No thoughts, no breathing, just like you're frozen. All right, and we'll hold that for 8-10 seconds. We'll do that twice. The third one we'll hold for 30 seconds. When you get to the 30 seconds, just take really shallow, deep breaths. Keep your attention in that zero space. Okay. Wow. Looking forward to this. All right, here we go. Inhale. Use your solar plexus. Draw deep, really fill it up into the nose. And release the noise, the chaos, the static of the world fading into the distance. No future, no past. Deeper silence. And inhale, make it count. Bright gold source. Fuse your whole body. Much as you can. And release. Sinking deeper and deeper into the bliss of the silence. No thoughts, no mind. Deeper silence. Last one, make it count. Really pack it in. Inhale. really back. And release. Turning off the machine, winding down. Silence. $15. And 30. Take a nice breath. Stay in that space. I want you to bring yourself to floating on the surface of the energetic ocean. No tension, effortless. Brilliant gold energy flowing all around you. All right. We're going to take a number of really deep breaths. And what I want you to do is just okay. What I want you to do is just draw in energy from around you, from the energetic ocean. Really pure and beautiful. And just fill yourself up as much as you possibly can. And then release. And let go. Relax your body. If you're in a position where you can kind of lean back or lay down a little bit, I want you to be able to relax every part of you. Much holding is just release. So your body's just limp, hanging there. Okay? All right, here we go. Drawing the beautiful gold. Inhale. Drawing slowly. Fill it up. And release. Just relax. Your shoulders, your head, your neck, your legs. Let go back into the ocean. Inhale really deep. Take in that fresh energy. This one, we're going to release any emotional stuff. Anything you're mad, grief, fear. Anything that you need to just let go. And you think you relaxed last time, but you can do more. Let your arms go. Let your hands go. Let your head just be loose. Your shoulders, don't hold them up. All right, one more. Inhale. Drawing that beautiful, fresh energy. And release and let Relax. Let go. It's okay. It's okay. And one more. Inhale. Really fill it up. Renew all your energy. And relax, release, and let it go. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't even really belong to you anymore. It's a memory program. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right. I want you to start bringing yourself back to your world consciousness. Bring your energy, your attention back to your body. Bring your awareness back. All right, there we go. Well, Mr. Zen, welcome. All right, I've got time for some readings. If anybody out there looking for a little angel activity, yeah, I've got a couple I need to do for some people that aren't actually in the chat at the moment. Actually, this one's for Evie. And before I get started, bright gold to you, Evie. All right, words of wisdom for my friend Evie. Words of wisdom for my friend Evie. Words of wisdom for my friend Evie. Number 4, the angel of divine power. Oh, I was a bad boy. I didn't bring up the readings. All right. Listen to the voice calling for a new path. Acknowledge when your talents, abilities, and work are not being fulfilled. An answer is on the way, but there is still much work to be accomplished. An equilibrium must be established. You are focused on your inner pain, blinding you to the outer opportunities. Well, understandably at the moment. You turn away from the power that is always there for you to use, although like making huge strides, changing that. You are too giving sometimes and allow others to take advantage of your giving nature, and and this allows them to take advantage of you. Double check everything before moving ahead. Careless methods can ruin your crop. You may experience the failure of some project due to storms or problems that are greater than you had anticipated. New opportunities are here, but you must be present and in the now in order to recognize them and to take the proper action to assure success. You must be alert to the new opportunities that present themselves now and use them wisely. Remain open and receptive to new business ventures and partnerships with reputable people. Commit to operating from an absolute place of light and integrity as you march forward. The tarot card for this is the Three of Wands, and it's kind of like you're going to see the rewards of a lot of the work you've been doing very, very soon. It's like the ships are coming in. There's this guy on the top of the cliff overlooking the harbor, and all the big sailing ships are coming in to like drop off their cargo. So it's like you've done a lot of work, man. You're about to um, feel some significant fruits of that labor. All right. All right, K Weezy, I'll take care of you, bro. You still here? No, you can't have my crystal. I can understand why you want it, though. Oh, too funny. All right, K Weezy, you know the drill, my brother. Get nice and focused, right? 3 nice breaths. Just bring it down. Words of wisdom for my good friend K the Wheezy. Words of wisdom for my good friend K Weezy. Good friend K Weezy. You got the number one angel, dude. Yep. This is the angel of will and new beginnings. This is a creative fire. This is like you have the world in your hands right now, man. You can shape it to being anything you want. You know, happen to the world. Don't let the world happen to you, man. And use that talent in ways that will fuel and fire your passion. An important contract, transaction, or letter is indicated. You have jumped through all kinds of hoops. Your foundation is pretty solid. You are ambitious and a visionary thinker, willing to take the lead, hoping to make things better. Experience the fire and creative power of your emotions. You are skilled and can manifest your ideas into reality. Face it, you've gotten bored. Your successes have walled you in, and your world appears smaller than it actually is. You're tired and out of new ideas for the moment for what more to do with your life. Your love of battle and challenge has left no satisfaction for your actual accomplishments after the fight has been won. You will have all the fire you need to take any new path you want and desire. Here you are with the world in your hands. Use the creative fire to shape your passion and create your own universe and reality. Yeah. You've got some people behind the scenes that see some real potential in you, and they're not going to let you know they're working in your favor, but they're two people like are really kind of conspiring with each other to help you in some way, shape, or form. Kind of cool. Oh, Labyrinthian, good to see you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, all right. Let me see here. It looks like man, my eyes are shot. So tired today. Linda Nelson, this one's for you. Linda, take a really deep breath. We're already in that pretty good zone. Just bring it down nice and focused. If you have a specific question, beam that to me really hard. Words of wisdom for my friend Linda. Words of wisdom for my friend Linda. Words of wisdom for my friend Linda. Number 26, the angel of ambition. 26, number of big business. There could be disagreements among the players on the team. If you're feeling frustrated and stifled by the constant clashing of ideas, deal with your frustrations, these feelings of being restricted, contained, or held back, and let go. Oh, God, it couldn't be the more perfect thing. When you are confronted by differing ideas with no flexibility, it creates confusion over what you're doing. The projected loss, the project loses focus and never gets completed. You need a unified team if balance is to be achieved. Look deeply at your own conflicting beliefs first. That's always the best place to start, man. What's coming from me that's making this come here? Make adjustments and seek a unified solution. Um, and letting go of a predisposed opinion can really like turn the key in the lock. Won't open the door, but it'll turn the key in the lock. Find an idea that encompasses all points of view. Be creative, which you're really skilled at. You will feel the sense of harmony, which will create exciting new possibilities. Allow yourself to revel in the generosity and attention you receive from others. Awaken to your self awareness and release your confined spirit. Just, just let that poor girl go. Yeah, you've got nice stability coming up, though, man. You've got it. You've got there's going to be some reason to celebrate in the very near future here, like not future, but like pretty soon. All right, all right, Natalie, this one's for you. Get focused. You're not focused. Bring it down. Words of wisdom for my friend Nat. Words of wisdom for my friend Nat. Words of wisdom for my friend Nat. Number 23, the angel of healing capacity. You're bored. You need motivation. You're unhappy with your accomplishments, and the world in general sort of seems to be the like, yeah, I can relate. Like this could so be to me too. So you make no effort, believing it to be pointless. Oh God, I just had that conversation today. Allow things to flow. Have faith in the source to create the necessary changes to regenerate these circumstances. You're spiritually dissatisfied at the moment. You're exhausted and tired and just kind of disgusted with the current situation of things. Your intuition has been stymied by your lack of focus or sense of purpose, and this indulgence in your emotions has led you to dissatisfaction and exhaustion. Man, I so know that. Anger is great energy. Use it productively. And you are kind of tuned in a really unique way to make use of that. If you can channel it and hold on to it and just use the intensity of it, use it productively. Use your frustration to fuel your forward motion. Your fear becomes the target of your anger. Your fear, your fear becomes the target of your anger. Yeah, instead of the cause, and thus loses its iron grip on you. Remain open to all the brand new, bright possibilities that life is offering you now. They bring contentment, peace, and deep satisfaction. Thank you for letting me read for you. There you go. All right, let's see. Okay, you know, Simon, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Well, just Simon, this one's for you, my brother. All right, Simon, take three really nice deep breaths. Let's get connected. Just focus, bring it down, stillness. Words of wisdom for my friend Simon. Words of wisdom for my friend Simon. Words of wisdom for my friend Simon. Wow, so loud tonight. Okay. Um, Number 31, the angel of intellectual talent. This is one I know well. This is my birthday angel. Wow, interesting theme for the evening. We are constantly evolving, and reality around us is always changing. Staying healthy and whole requires constant change. Be like water, like the old Bruce Lee thing, man. Be like water. Versatile and adaptable. Some situations will call on all your energy just to keep going, hoping for things to get better. The habitual nature of your routine gives you a false sense of security. It can be a comfortable lie. All great masters were apprentices. Yeah, all great masters were apprentices. First, you must be willing to undergo an apprenticeship to learn and acquire your mastery. Only then will you be recognized. You do things that you have absolute passion for and believe they are worthy of your time and effort. Take care of yourself and your own needs. Love yourself deeply. Get your finances in order. Do not move in the extremes now by overextending yourself externally. Don't spend cash you don't have right now. Like keep credit like on a short leash. You know both your medium and your message so well that you work in harmony with their natures. You must care about your work. It must relate to the world. Yeah. And dude, the tarot card that goes with this card is in fact the Eight of Pentacles, the Apprentice card. Yeah, awesome, man. These guys, like, it's going on 10 years with these now. And I'm just, I never get tired of it. They keep amazing me on a daily basis. All right, let's see here. You're welcome, Natalie. Yeah. Inga, I'd be delighted to read a card for you. All right, you know the routine well. All right, so let's get focused. Take a nice deep, 3 nice deep breaths. Hmm. Yes, words of wisdom from my good friend Inga. Words of wisdom from my good friend Inga. Words of wisdom from my good friend Inga. Ah, you know, you needed this card tonight. This is my happiest card to read. I got to read this one last week too. It's number 27, the Angel of the Expiation of Light. Which, how could you not love that already? First 3 words: victory, victory, victory. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, I went way too far, bonehead. Okay, here we go. Victory, victory, victory. Keep the faith. The news you've been waiting for is coming, and you can win all of your dreams. Don't give up. Keep trying, and you will succeed. Believe in yourself, man. Like Inga, believe in yourself. Know that you have been given the skills and opportunities to realize your hopes and dreams for the future. Relax and concentrate on the task at hand. You will succeed. You will know victory over the will over the physical world, the ability to change the course of destiny and thoughts. Success comes from gathering an excellent team to work together. You have the ability to persuade, influence, and counsel. And from your struggle to develop your ideas, there will emerge a theme. Not everyone or everything is trustworthy. Use your intuition and you will feel when something is not right and the red light goes on. Make sure you trust that. Shift your emphasis from your problems to your joys. Shift your emphasis from your problems to your joys. Shift your emphasis from your problems to your joys. Oh, see your victory. Assume it's done. Know it's done. Your optimism will produce the very success it desires. Yes. Ah, I'm sorry you have a concussion. Oh, man, horrible. Well, I always focus on you. Yes. Yes. Right. Okay, Jennifer. This one's for Jennifer McCormick. You know what to do. Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom for my friend Jennifer. Words of wisdom for my friend Jennifer. Words of wisdom for my friend Jennifer. Hang on a second, let me get clear. Number 59, the angel of intellectual richness. We've had 31, the angel of intellectual talent, and now we have the angel of intellectual richness. Love this card, by the way. Yeah. There we go. You like being in charge and the feeling of having power. You have discipline and the ability to empower oneself and others. The ability to find whatever resources you need, combined with your own ability to concentrate and focus your full power in practical ways, assures your success. You will work very hard for your money. You possess a sound head in business matters and have well rounded goals. You consolidate your power so that you act with assurance, but you must feel secure in your sense of worth. Only then do you have the sense of humor about yourself. When you have gone through serious financial difficulties in the past, your response has been to focus on providing protection from an underabundance of money, a buffer against future economic hardship. Um, you have begun isolating and excluding others from your need for personal security. You can block yourself from the world around you sometimes. You will remain vulnerable to life, however, no matter how self-centered you try to be. It is time to restructure and give meaning to the bitter chaos and material universe you have endured. Yes, it's Phoenix world. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know what your work situation is, but I keep hearing like there's like some goodness and some really stability where you thought there might not necessarily be for you. You're welcome, Linda. Kay Weezy, you're still asking me for a reading? I just gave you a reading, my brother. About four cards back, yeah. All right. Let's see. You'll have to check the replay, Kay Weezy. It was a good one, actually. All right. This one's for kind of a new friend. His name's Joel. Words of wisdom for my friend Joel. Words of wisdom for my friend Joel. Words of wisdom for my friend Joel. Interesting. Number 60, the angel of healing. You let your emotions fly the second you feel them without a moment to contemplate the consequences. Emotional excess. Now the energy has been released and your cards are played. Begin to organize your life and gain some stability. Balance your emotions with your mind and your spirit. Allow yourself to experience generosity and freedom as you begin to give your life some structure. Honor your inner and outer limits now. Using the material as an illusion for security is a false methodology. Once you have become balanced and stable within yourself, having found the security within, you will no longer need to hold on to anything in the material world, and you can what? Let go. You will recognize that when you are confronted with loss or obstacles, you need only establish new plans and have them ready. Yes. All right. Jennifer says, I'm a carer for my two sons who have health complications. So I'm very busy. Don't get much time to unwind. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tonight, that go part of it. And that ride down to blank space, the more we do it, the better you get with it. Wow, that blossoms in such a huge way. And it is such a key to the whole universe and the entire astral. So anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for acknowledging that. All right. Well, I've got time for one more. Oh, Tammy Joe. All right, absolutely. Words of wisdom from my friend Tammy Joe. Words of wisdom from my friend Tammy Joe. Words of wisdom from my friend Tammy Joe. Wow, that's crazy. Number number 43, the angel of mission. Your expectation has gone unfilled, and your emotional attachment to the outcome has resulted in a deep disappointment. When you choose to view this as a loss rather than a lesson, grief, pain, and heartache can fill you to the brim. This takes a little while to heal if you let it really go. You feel turmoil inside like the surface of the violent sea. It's kind of the nature of the last few weeks, man. The energy has been super crazy. You never really appreciate something sufficiently until you have lost it. Releasing someone you love or letting go of a habitual behavior is never easy. Experience your grief and learn to move through. When something you have put your heart and soul into has not worked out, you doubt in the very beliefs that have sustained you. Turning your grief inward is appropriate for a short time, but when you finally shed all the sorrow, let go of all the pieces and pick them up and press on, the real healing begins. Find that new passion. Set your sights on a brand new goal. The light is shining just over the hill, and do the things in the moment that will make it actually happen. Release and let go of your attachment to expected outcomes. Expect nothing, be prepared for anything, and cross the bridges as you come to them. Release yourself, let go. Oh my God. And choose to seek a brand new beginning. All righty. All right. So, oh, that's awesome. Jennifer said the meditations really help. I'm very glad. They help me too, man. I don't know how I would function without them. All right. As always, thank you immensely for showing up and sharing space. Let me read for you. And I hope it's been a fun evening. You feel a little better now that you're leaving than when you got here. And, as always, hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, a hashtag live, and, help us get it out there. And if along the week, somebody that needs some practice, you need some energy work, make sure that you share this with them, and let's build the crew. All right. And make sure that you catch Jennifer's show coming up, Jennifer Rose's show coming up, the Love Show with the vivacious and purple Lynn Juno, Queen of Ribbons. And next Monday night, we'll be doing a doubleheader with me and Jennifer. We'll be doing Being the Light with Your Sexy Shadow, and the Love Show right after that with some sexy art. So it should be a fun evening. And yeah. And if anybody, like, again, on the crystals PDFs I sent out to you guys this week, if you have questions, anything, make sure you email me, and let's strike up a conversation on it. All right. Well, without further ado, we joyously come to the close of our gathering and send everyone on their happy way, bright and shining. We thank the angels, our guides and allies, for their wisdom, their understanding, and their unadulterated love of the source, and with absolute gratitude for all of it, the good, the bad, especially the ugly. Unconditional love to the source, and our wish for bliss to the source. Until next week, we close our circle.